And they're away. Congress and Congress goes on the beat.
Welcome everybody to our On the Bit TV, our Tuesday night edition. I'm Gavin Morris. This is the 13th of October 2020. The racing is in full swing, and with so much to talk about, please welcome our expert tipper, Lee Adar. Welcome to the show, Lee.
Yeah, Gav. Cheers, mate. It was a great weekend's racing. The tab meeting went off without a hitch. It was beautiful to see. Look forward to getting into the results with you.
Absolutely. So the Cloncary tab meeting was held last Friday. A fantastic day of racing with Boy Forster and Todd Austin stealing the show with wins in the Country Stampede and the Country Cup Challenge.
Yeah, mate, they made the trek across, and they obviously didn't go for no reason because they took away both the big ones. So, yeah, congratulations to those guys. And definitely to Brooke Richardson too. Like, she went over for one ride, I think, and it saluted as well. So, yeah, no, it was fantastic to see some of the other people take out some races over there for the weekend. But, yeah, the tab meeting went off without a hitch. And, yeah, hopefully there's more of it.
And well done to the connections, and good luck for the winners of the Country Stampede and Country Cup Challenge. Well done. Lee, let's jump straight into our review of some of the weekend's racings on the weekend. Our first meeting on Saturday was at Cunnamulla.
Yeah, mate. The first race on the card there was the Cunnamulla and District Diggers Race Club, made and played over 1,000. And I actually tipped the winner here, but, yeah, it wasn't that hard to find. Flower, first up for Rebecca Kerwin and ridden by John Rudd. The second race on the card was the Lowe's Petroleum Service Cutis Class 2 plate over 1,000. And this race went to Elite Grey for William Pugsley and Ross Tilley. And I believe it was Ross's first winner back. So fantastic to see, Ross. Hopefully there's plenty more in store for you now, mate, and you can catch up to Bubba. The third race on the card was the Cunnamulla Bakery Benchmark 65 handicap over 1,000 metres. And I tipped this horse, Draymond, for David Rewald, ridden by David Rewald as well. He's only just fallen in, this horse, but it's good to see him back. He had a good record before this, so hopefully David's got him back and there's a few more wins in store. Race 4 on the card was the Oval Coleman Memorial, benchmark 45 handicap over 1,200. And this went to All Too Sweet for Raymond Fraser and John Rudd. This was another good finish. David Rewald made him work pretty hard for the win, but All Too Sweet was too good on the day. So congratulations, guys. Race 5 on the card, the Friendly Grocer Cunnamulla Cup, open over 1,400, went to Silent Flyer for Norman King and Miss Tessa Townsend. This horse just, yeah, he doesn't win every start, but geez, he wins a lot of races. And he knocked off Hanover Square, who I was hoping was back. But there was only half length between them. And I think Hanover Square, if you keep following him and he gets to that Country Cup, he'll be very hard to beat in that back at Doomben. Race 6 on the card, the Cunnamulla Coffee Shop benchmark 55 handicap over 1,400 was taken out by Sparman for David Rewald and ridden by David Rewald. I tipped this horse as well. It was my best tipping for the weekend was at Cunnamulla. But yeah, congratulations to David on training double and riding double. That wraps up Cunnamulla, guys.
Thanks very much, Lee. And a couple of winners there for our viewers. So hopefully you were able to follow Lee into those winners, viewers. And well done to the connections of the Cunnamulla Cup. Congratulations to them. Clermont was our next meeting, Lee, which was an all-girls affair. And before we get into the results, I just would like any of the historians or pundits out there, all of our viewers, if anyone knows whether this is our first all-girls jockey race meeting, can you please let us know it on the bit? We'd love to make a special deal out of it all if it is. We're just not sure, and we're just going through the record books ourselves. But if you are aware of another meeting previous to Clermont on Saturday where it was just all girl jockeys, can you please let us know either way? We'd love to hear your feedback. That being the case, Clermont was our next meeting that we're going to look at, Lee, and what a fantastic day's racing.
Yeah, certainly was, mate. Race 1 on the card, the Woods Tyre Service Cutis Maiden Plate over 1,000 was taken out by Moss Maid for Clint Taylor and Ellie Smith. I don't know if it's Ellie's first winner back after getting married. I know she hasn't changed her name, but I don't know whether she got married or got engaged. But yeah, it was one of the two. But congratulations, Ellie. And hopefully there's more winners in store for you. The sponsorship available Class B handicap over 1,000 was taken out by Bullet Lad for Nippy Seymour and Trinity Bennett. Nippy's been on fire of late. He's getting the winner, most weekends, which is absolutely great. And Trinity Bennett's exactly the same. She had a small lay off the scene after a comeback initially, and she's come back bigger and better again. So congratulations to both of you. Race 3 on the card, the Can Do Pest Control benchmark 65 over 1,200 was taken out by Murian for Bevan Johnson and Dakota Graham. It was great to see this horse bounce back. He, I'm not sure what happened out at Longreach the other day. He got beat. I thought he'd win, but it was fantastic to see him bounce back, and I'm sure there's more wins in store for this horse. He excels on the dirt, that's for sure. Race 4 on the card, the Clermont RC Appreciations benchmark 50 handicap over 1,400 went to Flinders Deegan for Jenny Bell and Miss Emma Bell. It wouldn't be a meeting at Clermont if Jenny and Emma didn't get a winner, so congratulations, guys. I'm sure you've cracked a few gold ones after that. And race 5 on the card, the Emerald Jockey Club Open Handicap was taken out by Ledoux for Glenda Bell and ridden by Ellie Smith. Like I said, there's not too many meetings go by that Glenda doesn't get a winner either, and especially Ellie. So congratulations on that. I know he's new horse to the stable, Glenda, and you would have been wrapped with seeing him win. That wraps up Clermont, guys.
Thanks very much, Lee. Now, next meeting that we're off to now is on the Tablelands, and Atherton is the next on the menu, and another very exciting race card in Atherton.
Yeah, it definitely was, mate. Race 1, the Good Line Maiden played over 1,400, went to Uptown Toff for Trevor Rowe and Christian Swaffer. I'm not sure if Braden and Christian have ridden together yet, but they're brother and sister, so I'm sure they would have been tickled pink to be at the races together, and Braden would have been cheering that home, no doubt. Race 2 on the card, the Atherton Tableland Skips benchmark 45 handicap went to Hand of Faith for Athel Ryan and Miss Kate Southam. I'm glad this horse got across the line because I've tipped him a couple of times and he's been a bit disappointing, but he turned up on Saturday and that was absolutely fantastic for connections, and he took home the money. Race 3 on the card, the Tropical Pasture Seeds benchmark 60 handicap over 1,000 was taken out by Kilios, Charlie DeVilla and Braden Swaffer. I definitely know this was Braden's first win back. He hasn't been back in the saddle too long. He's got his weight down. It's still coming off, but he's a very accomplished rider, and I'm sure he'll get plenty of winners in the near future up there. I believe this was actually the ride of the week, so we might touch a bit more on that later. Race 4 on the card, the Whole Life Pharmacy and Health Foods Class B handicap over 1,400 went to Sweet June for Fred Whalen and Nor Yardy. Absolutely great to see Nor get a winner. He works hard. He rides a lot of work up there. And, he gets out to these country meetings and he definitely gets the best out of the horses. So, congratulations, Nor and Fred on a great win. Race 5, the Flying Civil Open Handicap over 1,400 went to Zamex for Andrew Cameron and Bonnie Thompson. I suppose it wouldn't be a meeting if we didn't have Bonnie in the winner's circle, but Andrew's made the trip all the way from Bowen and taking out the last race, and he won quite convincingly, this horse. He might be one to follow. I was very impressed with the win. That wraps up Atherton, guys.
Thanks very much, Lee. Viewers, looks like there's a couple of horses to follow out of the Atherton meeting. And the last of our 4 country meetings that we're going to be looking at tonight is from Gayndah, Lee.
Yeah, mate, Gayndah, they had great fields there as well. And, I think all the girls took out the races at Gayndah on the weekend too. Just off the top of my head, Hannah Richardson, she absolutely excelled. So she rode 4. So, you can't do much better than that. She nearly rode the card. But we'll get stuck into it. The first race on the card was the Danielle Meyer Rule benchmark 60 over 1,200, which was taken out by Crafty Aquila for David Reynolds and Miss Hannah Richardson. I've said this a couple of times on the show. When Dave Reynolds gets on a roll, his horses just keep racing fantastic. And I think just about everything he started picked up a check there. So, great work, guys, and keep it up. The second race on the card, the I can't even say that word, so I'm going to go straight. The Turnberry Orchid benchmark 50 over 1,000 went to Sanko Sidra for Glenn Richardson and Hannah Richardson. Husband and wife there took that race out. It was made to work by David Reynolds and Leanne McCoy, also husband and wife there. But, Hannah got the best out of the horse, and it was great to see him land the money. Race 3 on the card, the Brown Citrus Transport Cutis maiden played over 1,000, went to Konnichiwa for David Reynolds and Leanne McCoy. This horse started very short, actually, and duly saluted. So yeah, congratulations, guys. And I'm sure it'll be saluting again very, very soon. So that's one to follow, guys. Race 4 on the card, the Burnet AG Services Gayndah Cup 2020 Open, over 1,000, was taken out by 8 over for Glenn Richardson and Hannah Richardson. I thought this horse would have won a lot easier than what it did, and there wasn't much between the first 5 across the line. So it just goes to show how competitive the racing is out there. He lumped the 64, but Hannah got the best out of him, and he was trained in the minute by Glenn. I'm sure he'd set this horse for that race, and they duly saluted. So congratulations, guys. And the last on the card was the Grand Hotel Gayndah Benchmark 55, handicap over 1,400. And this went to Craig Lee Arion. Went around at great odds too, $13. And Hannah Richardson, like I said, when you're on the crest of the wave, you just keep riding it. She did. She ended up with 4 for the day. And it was trained by Crystal Johnson. It's great to see Stan and Crystal get a winner again. They're slowly getting back into it, and they're getting more and more horses racing. So, yeah, I'm sure we're going to see their names pop up a lot more in the near future as well. That wraps up Gayndah, guys.
Thanks very much, Lee. Very well done. And congratulations to the connections of 8 over, the winner of the Gayndah Cup, and also the quartet for Hannah Richardson. Fantastic work here. Riding 4 winners anywhere in Australia is a real feather in your cap, and Hannah, you're absolutely flying at the moment. That wraps up a great weekend of non-tab racing. We're off to our first break of the night, and we'll be back on the other side with plenty more.
On the Bit is proudly supported by Manuplex, creating a more productive future for Australian mining.
Welcome back, viewers, for our Tuesday night edition of On The Beat TV. Next, we're going to have a look at the opening of the Queensland Country Racing Gala Awards Night nominations. These awards will be very hotly contested, and Lee, I can't wait for the nominations to be released.
Yeah, 100%, mate. It's going to be very interesting, and I'm sure there'll be a couple of people sitting on their hands just waiting to see if they have been nominated or not. But yeah, like I said, I can't wait to see who's nominated and who actually takes the award out. It's going to be fantastic, and it's great for Queensland country racing, that's for sure.
Absolutely. It's a great night. And the nomination form will be coming out in the next week or so. So everyone in the community has a chance to nominate their person, horse, or their horse for each award. And Lee, these nominations get listed and voted upon by a committee. And then we head to a packed night of celebrations where every winner will be announced on the 6th of February in Emerald.
Yeah, that's right, mate. And it's fantastic the way that it's set up that way. That we've got the panel that gets behind, and they pick out the nominations, and that everyone gets a chance to nominate horses, trainers, jockeys, etc., owners. Yeah, it just comes down to the whole situation, which is fantastic. And yeah, I can't wait to see some of the nominations that come in.
Absolutely, there's so much talent to be recognised throughout country Queensland racing, and I'm really looking forward to for the night. And it will be a cracking night. In addition to the amazing awards, we've got confirmation that Melbourne Cup winning jockeys Corey Brown and Jim Cassidy will be attending. World Cup and Australian cricketer Andy Bickle, plus also Miss Universe Australia and now Channel 7 presenter Kimberly Simpson will also be walking the red carpet on the night. Fantastic stuff, Lee.
Yeah, how good's that, mate? We've got a pretty girl. Pumper's going to tell everyone he's pretty anyway. So yeah, we've got a pretty jockey and a pretty girl, so we can't go wrong. And any people love to beer and a punt. So, mate, I'm sure the night's going to be full of great entertainment. That's for sure.
Exactly right. And the good thing about the night is it's about recognising and celebrating all the fantastic achievement. It is a tough slog. There's a lot of blood, sweat and tears which go into these preparing these horses throughout the year. And recognising that on a really special night is going to be fantastic. And it's a night for everyone to get dressed up and share the emotion and to celebrate everyone's achievements throughout the year, Lee.
Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. Like I said, I just hope all the borders are open and everyone can get there safely. I'm sure they will be. But yeah, the sooner coronavirus nicks off, the better, I think.
Exactly right. No, we're really confident for a full house. So viewers, please stand by for our nomination forms and get in and get your ticket as quickly as possible, because I know the first 2 years have been sold out, and we're really confident of a really big turnout again on the 6th of February next year. Lee, we're off to another break. On the other side, we've got Pumpers Ride of the Week.
1-800-4-PLUMBER. Yes, we do it all. 1-800-4-PLUMBER. Plumber to your door. Bathroom, kitchens, renovations, roof repairs and installations with clear communications. Plumber to your door. 24/7 will be right there. Emergency service or repair. For water and gas, we do it all. Just call for plumber to your door. 1-800-4-PLUMBER. Plumber to your door.
On the Bit is proudly supported by Manuplex, creating a more productive future for Australian mining.
Trolley, but Might and Pair has bolted in with the Caulfield Cup. He wins by 8 lengths. Dorema's second. Good go for third. Kettle and opening will mark him. They're followed by Istadad.
Here we go, team, back for the Pumper Ride of the Week. I've seen a terrific, patient ride on Saturday. A never say die attitude. I've seen the win of Achilles, ridden by Brendan Swafer. Brendan, what a ride, mate. You showed the never say die attitude. You knew the winning post was where it was at the bottom of the straight, as we all know that, but you never give up. What a ride. That is the Pumper Ride of the Week. An absolute beauty. If you get a chance, have a look at it. And once again, only trained by Charlie. It was a beauty, darling. Keep the ball rolling. See you soon. Clickety clack. We'll be back.
Welcome back, viewers, for our Tuesday night edition of On the Bit TV. You've just seen Pumpers Ride of the Week, and what a beauty it was, Lee.
Yeah, mate, it was a beauty. Braden Swaffer on his comeback trail, time to run to perfection and got up on the line. But yeah, and he even had to, just change course there at 100 out or 150 out. And yeah, it was absolutely great to see. And it was a throw of the dice too, because I know Pumper had another one in mind too, Noryadi on Sweet June, with a very well-timed and patient run, and it was nice and balanced and very vigorous towards the end, but he'd just been knocked over the line. That horse coming from that far off the way he was has just knocked you out, Nor, but I'm positive that you'll get in the running very soon if you continue to keep riding like that.
Absolutely, and absolute Achilles is a fantastic run. At one point there, 5 or 6 lengths behind the second last horse, and just gets balanced up and absolutely flies late, and great win. Congratulations to Braden Swaffer. You are now in the running for Pumpers Ride of the Week, which will be announced at the On the Bit Racing Australia Gala event in February, which you just mentioned, which is sure to be a beauty of a night, and it will be a very competitive nomination indeed.
Oh, definitely, mate. Like Pumper spoke about on Friday night there, with just in regards to being honoured, having the award in his name and that, and yeah, he takes this very seriously too. So it's going to be a credit to whoever takes this award out. And I'm sure it's going to be a highly contested award every year between the jockeys on the country circuit.
Well, that wraps up the show for tonight. This week we have Michael Judge and Scott Power reviewing all the heats of the Country Cup Challenge and Stampede for the week. And our team will be back on Friday night as well to preview what will be another massive weekend of racing. Lee, as always, your input, your insight and your experience is absolutely invaluable. Thank you very much for tonight.
Yeah, mate. Just before we wrap up, I was actually talking to a leading trainer in Carter's Towers and Benny Williams, and they've got their meeting there on Saturday, and he's a little bit worried that there mightn't be enough jocks out there. So if there's any jocks chasing rides, I know Ben Williams has some rides up for grabs, and yeah, if anyone could help the club out, that'd be fantastic.
That's great, Lee, and hopefully we can help out in that regard. Thank you also to our sponsors, Manuplex, Van Truck Industries, Aries Racing, Horan and Bird, Charlie DeVille Racing, and Plumber to Your Door. I'm Gavin Morris. Good night, and we'll see you later in the week.
If you would like to advertise your business or training operation, contact the team at On The Bit today. On The Bit, racing towards a brighter future for Queensland country racing.